Unpacking the phrase, touch on it briefly. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of the English language. Today, we're going to explore a commonly used phrase that might seem simple at first glance but has its nuances. Touch on it briefly. Whether you're writing an email, giving a presentation, or just having a conversation, understanding how to use this phrase can enhance your communication skills. So, let's get started. Touch on it briefly is a phrase that combines two key concepts: to touch on and briefly. To touch on something means to mention or deal with a subject lightly or in passing without going into detailed discussion. Briefly reinforces this idea by indicating that the subject will be mentioned quickly, with minimal detail or length. Imagine you're at a meeting discussing various topics. If you say, "Let's touch on it briefly," you're suggesting to quickly cover a particular point without diving deep into it, possibly due to time constraints or its relative importance compared to other topics. This phrase is incredibly versatile and can be used in multiple contexts. Let's look at some examples to see it in action. 1. Meetings and presentations. We have a lot to cover today, so we'll only touch on the budget briefly before moving on to the main agenda. 2. Academic settings. In a lecture, a professor might say, "We'll touch on the concept of photosynthesis briefly before focusing on cellular respiration." 3. Casual conversations. When catching up with a friend, you might say, "I'll just touch on my trip to Spain briefly. I know we have other things to talk about." In each case, the phrase sets the expectation that the subject will be mentioned but not explored in depth. Why opt to use "touch on it briefly" in your communication? Here are a few reasons. Efficiency. It helps manage time effectively, especially in settings where multiple topics need attention. Clarity. It sets clear expectations for the listener about the level of detail to be discussed. Flexibility. It allows for a quick shift in discussion without neglecting any points completely. Understanding when and how to use this phrase can make your communication more precise and effective. We hope this exploration of "touch on it briefly" has been enlightening. This phrase is more than just a way to manage your words. It's a tool for crafting clear, concise, and efficient communication. Whether you're in a meeting, a classroom, or just chatting with friends, knowing how to use it can greatly enhance your language skills. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again soon for more insights into the English language. Happy learning!